Pickaxe. Hello everyone and welcome to 0 Degrees, the podcast with no qualifications where we solve your complications. Listen guys, we had a bit of a boo-boo.
We had a big boo-boo. I say we, actually, it wasn't either of us, right?
Yeah, Lydia had a boo-boo.
She had a boo-boo.
We might have lost an episode. We're trying to see if we can get it saved, but in the event that if you're hearing this,
it's all gone tits up.
It's all gone tits up. So we don't have a backup plan. So we're just going to give you one of our Patreon Am I the Asshole episodes at random. So, enjoy.
Yeah, let's sneak behind the Patreon curtain. You can see what's been going on there. It may be the latest one we recorded. It may be an old one. We haven't decided yet. But we enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Goodbye. Hello, everybody. Hello. How we doing, patrons?
How we doing? We're back for more Am I the Asshole?
That's right.
Last week we did loads of plant ones, didn't we? We did it was like 2 or 3 plant ones.
Yeah.
And thank God Lydia's not here, so we don't have to do any more plant shite.
True, so true. Yeah, Lydia's away doing some Pride craft stream right now, right? We're fundraising.
It's really
Stonewall,
exciting.
right? Very fun.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's pretty rad.
I'm going to hop in it later, so I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
I have no idea what we're going to be crafting, which is slightly terrifying because I saw something about needles. So
what?
Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe I hope they're knitting needles, but I don't know what it. I have no idea what we're making.
Yeah, that's crazy. Holy shit.
But yeah, we're here to do some lovely Am I the Assholing.
It should be good.
What were the plant ones we did? It was like someone pissed on their wife's plants, didn't they? I feel like
that was it. Yeah, he was just an absolute asshole husband that went out and pissed into his plants. Horrible.
Yeah, it was so
horrible guy.
Weird. Just like God, some of these Am I the Assholes, you read them, you're just like, I hate to say it, but like you should just get a fucking divorce.
They absolutely should. Some people, I'm like, how the fuck did you two end up married at all ever? Like,
yeah,
when you, I guess they can get a fall out of love, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, but if I don't like, maybe I know a lot of people like don't date their partners that long, maybe before marrying. So some of these like things maybe don't come to the surface. If you only know each other for like a year or 2 before you get married,
yeah.
Like, maybe these like some of these more insane tendencies don't, they aren't like shown, and then you're locked in, bro.
Yeah, right. Like I guess you kind of like in a weird way mask your true self, and and then it maybe comes out later. Like gross.
Nice. Fucking gross. Well, we got a lovely one about a wedding this time, Ravs.
Yeah, this one looks really interesting. I actually find this quite interesting. Like it's music related. And,
yes, it's music related.
Yeah, I'm kind of hot to talk about this one after we read it.
Do you want me to give it a read for you?
Yeah, it sounds like shit.
All right. Am I the asshole for ruining my friend's wedding with metal?
So before we jump into it, like, because I don't know what song they'll have played or anything, like I think metal is like, I like a bit of metal, but I find metal is quite a divisive kind of like thing to just put on. Because if you're not like into rock or anything at all or metal, like it's just such like a noisy, loud genre that
I feel like it kind of, I guess hip hop has been popularized more.
Yeah.
I would have maybe like 10, 15 years ago compared it in the same way as hip hop, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of a more niche genre.
Yeah,
of
you
music.
kind of have to be into it. It's not something you just put on for everyone. And a wedding is, I think, an environment where you kind of have to cater to like old grannies and, like young children.
Generational divide there.
Yeah, right. That metal feels like a fucking wild genre to put on.
What, like, are there any metal songs you like?
Oh god, well, it's funny. This isn't super metal, but like I'm quite into baby metal right now. They're kind of sick. But I liked like a bit of Metallica and shit, like, and Grown Up and whatnot. Like
I think the thing is, when I think of metal, I guess I stupidly don't think of Metallica. I think of like heavy metal shit. Like that to me is unlistenable to, just noise.
Oh, like deathcore and all that shit.
Yeah, I think I always go to the extreme when actually a lot of metal is not anywhere near that.
Yeah, like
extreme.
A bit of like a little bit of Slayer, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, like Iron Maiden, like Korn, like all that stuff. I'm kind of like, okay, cool, like but like Motorhead. I fucking love a bit of Motorhead.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, like it's really not metal, but like Limp Bizkit back when I was younger was kind of sick. Like Rammstein.
Rammstein, yeah.
All of that stuff is great. System of a Down, but like it's not something I really listen to like a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I usually go for more like melodic stuff.
Yeah, same.
There's more like, yeah, I don't know. I find metal quite intense.
I can't imagine being like at your wedding, happiest day of your life, like, and
if you
put on like Du Hast, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, no! But if like the whole homies, if everyone there,
if everyone's into it, fuck
it's
yeah,
like
dude.
Late at night, I feel I can see a path where it works.
Yeah, so if
there is light at the end of the tunnel.
So this is your friend's wedding, so like you should know your friends and know their music taste, especially if you've been trusted to do the music here. We haven't even read the question yet, but that's where my head's at going into this.
Let's read it and give it a crack.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So they say, my wife, a 30-year-old female, and I, a 32-year-old male, were invited to my friend, a 31-year-old male's wedding. He's a fairly close friend. We've seen each other about 2 or 3 times a year since we were 10. He got married to his longtime girlfriend, who we have met on a handful of times. He's now a lawyer, his wife is in med school, and their parents are all dentists and pharmacists and doctors, etc. To call this wedding extravagant is like calling the Mona Lisa a nice drawing. We were adding up the things we knew the cost of and got to 100,000 USD. And there are a lot of things we didn't know the cost
weddings, of course.
That is insane.
Yeah.
If you told me they spent $500,000, I'd believe you. There are approximately 400 people at the event. That is crazy. The wedding was very nice. Big church, big dress, teams of photographers and videographers. Dinner was crazy huge and very fancy. They had hired a band as well as 2 DJs. In front of this large sound setup were 5 iPads where you could request music.
Oh no.
My wife and I go to the machines and start browsing. Well, I found the song Bloodletting by Burn the Priest. If you don't know, go check it out. I promise it will provide some context. Should we pause
should we pause for 1 second, quickly listen to this song?
Yeah, give me one. Let's do 10 seconds of. Oh my God, it's only 1 minute 57 long. Okay,
this
just
is
quickly.
absolutely.
That is too far for me.
That is too far. That's fucking mental. I can't listen to that.
Insane song.
Like, in case we don't put this in, it just says like, wow, wow, wow.
My fucking top comment is, am I the asshole for playing this song at my buddy's wedding?
I heard this for the first time at a wedding recently.
This at a friend's wedding. Interesting choice. Fucking amazing. Okay.
Oh, maybe this is a fucking weird way of promoting your band.
Oh,
I'm getting
I hope not.
getting weird vibes here.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
Well, I found the song Bloodletting by Burn the Priest. If you don't know, go check it out some context. So I click on it and it sends it off. I figured if it was in there, maybe there was some other metal fans there, or at very least that the DJ sees the requests and makes decisions. Honestly, I didn't think much past, oh cool man, and smashed the screen. It was an open bar, obviously.
Okay.
About half an hour later, the song comes on. Those of you who know the song and went to check it out know how it's extremely intense right from the start.
Yep.
My wife and I are like, fuck yeah, and run to the dance floor. After a few minutes of headbanging and body checking my wife.
What the fuck?
Kind of based, actually. I'm not going to lie. I look up to see we're the only ones on the dance floor and the bride is yelling at the DJ. It didn't take long for everyone to figure out what just happened, so her anger turns to us. Guys, she just fucking lost it.
Oh my God.
We ruined her wedding. We're terrible people. Something about Satan at a godly event. I wish I could remember more of what she said because it was amazing. She storms off, bridesmaids in tow. I find my friend, the groom, to try and smooth things over. He's not mad at all. He thought it was hilarious and was about to grab his groomsman and join us, but his wife stopped him. I apologise for causing what was probably their first fight as a married couple and ask if he can use his lawyer skills to help me get on his wife's good side. He said he's not that good a lawyer, lol.
That's such a funny line from him. That's such a funny line.
I'm kind of 180ing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of 180ing. We make a few more jokes, and he leaves to go check on his wife. We head home soon afterwards, since we seem to be getting a lot of odd looks. The day after the wedding, I start feeling bad about it. With the alcohol cloud gone, I feel like maybe I was the asshole for picking such an intense song at an event that probably wasn't appropriate for. But on the other hand, if you're going to allow guests to pick songs, there's a good chance somebody will pick something you don't like. This has been bugging me for days now, Reddit, so am I the asshole?
This is really interesting because I think, like, yes, they made the problem for themselves by letting guests submit songs.
Yeah.
That is like,
that's the monkey's paw, right? Like,
that's the monkey's paw. You have to let that be a thing. Like, you know, I've been at, like, parties and stuff before where, like, you know, we're just vibing, listening to some nice shit. And then, like, someone's like, lol, I'm going to put Weird Al on. And it's just like, well, it just fucking ruins the vibe. Like, I don't have anything against Weird Al, but, like, you know, it's just not the right time to play a Weird Al song, you get me? Like, so, like, this is wild.
I think the bit that's, like, they knew this wasn't going to go down well.
Yeah.
There's no way they thought, like, they did it as a joke. They clearly were, like, giggling to each other, you know, like, knowing this is going to be a little bit of a prank.
Yeah.
I feel like it's, in me, it's like, that's fucked up because it's making the day about then you, not about the people that are getting married. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of self-centered to put that prank on. That being said, the fact that song was available clearly out of an app of a list of songs that they had, why the fuck was that song in there? Like, and why would the DJ also not read the vibe and be like, no?
Yeah, right. If I see something called, like, metal songs are always called, like, bloodletting, blood curdle, death,
I also love that the song is 1 minute 57 seconds long and just instantly is just screaming.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes of screaming. It's definitely not the vibe, so I do think this guy is maybe a bit of an asshole here. But, like, I think that the monkeys pawed themselves by opening up the floor to them. I also am like, if it's a 2 minute song and she's reacting that much on it, like, when you think of 2 minutes in the scope of a day, it's really nothing. Like, it's not, I wouldn't let that ruin my fucking day. You know what I mean?
Okay, put it as this. Imagine being one of the other guests there. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd think it was funny. I'd be like, oh, that was fucking dumb. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I'd maybe be like, what the fuck is that? But, like, I'd say it with a smile on my face.
I'd be
like,
laughing.
I'd be laughing. Like, what the, like, who fucking put this on? You know what I mean? Like,
and then it quickly ends, and then, you know, the party resumes. Like, it's not even, I wouldn't even, it's a classic one of those moments where it's like, that shit will haunt you forever, but no one else will fucking ever remember it.
Yeah, right? It's one of those, like, little cringe moments that, like, no one will ever think of, but you will, like, roll over in your bed thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, ugh, you know, you'll shudder.
I'm really inclined to say everyone is shitty here apart from the groom.
The groom
is omega
groom. Omega based groom, dude.
Yeah, the fact he was going to get his homies and come and dance.
Yeah, he's like, I'll come dance with my friend. You know what I mean? Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's clearly like making.
He's like having fun.
A silly situation. Yeah, he's just being silly.
Yeah. Like, whereas like the bride. I can imagine being the bride though and wanting everything to go exactly how you plan it and having something like that happen and you just being mortified. Yeah, I can get that.
I can kind of give her the pass, but I think the DJ is equally to blame.
DJ, what the fuck?
DJ is fucking. DJ is shit.
Yeah, like your job as a DJ is to like vibe check, man. You gotta like fucking like make sure what you're putting on is some good shit and matching the vibe of the room.
You should keep that song and like someone's requested that song, so you shouldn't ignore the request.
Yeah,
you should keep it on the back burner until a time that feels even vaguely appropriate. Like maybe really late at night when everyone is completely fucking out of their minds and you can put on an insane song like that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's still relatively early. Do you know what I mean? It's not like...
Yeah. Like, I'm not even a fucking DJ, and I did that one DJ thing for Black Honey and some guy came over to me that had just come into the place and was like, hey man, can you put this song on? And I was like, this just does not fit this crowd at all. Like, it was like, he wanted me to play like some fucking like Scooter. Yeah, he wanted me to play Scooter, dude. Like, you know, like, when I was young, like, you know, the fucking, I was like, that is not this audience. That's not this crowd. Like, I'm not putting that on. But I just played them off. I was like, yeah, man, I'll get that queued up. I'll play it in a bit, knowing that I was ending in like half an hour.
That I was out the door.
Yeah, and effectively what I did. You know what I mean? But like, if you're DJing a wedding where you're probably getting paid a lot of money by the sounds of this fucking like shit, like you should be like, I'm not gonna put on a fucking metal song.
Dude, if you're spending that much fucking money on your wedding and everything is like clearly well orchestrated and planned, why would you leave the music up to chance? Like, why would you to me it feels like you're asking for it.
Oh yeah.
If you've clearly spent money on everything and it's all been very like carefully choreographed, and you've just left this massive gaping hole for disaster to happen. If you truly care that much, you wouldn't have left that hole. I don't want to victim blame them, but do you know what I mean? Like, fucking come on.
Also, open bar, like, I'm gonna fucking put on, like, get everyone drunk and then give them access to a fucking playlist?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like, that's literally also the DJ's job there is literally to just mediate that request stream. That is like, that's all that his job is to do there. Like, that's crazy. I know. I do think everyone is shitty here.
Yeah, I think everyone sucks here. Like, it's just like, what the fuck are they thinking?
There's just misplaced from left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way the question asker is not an asshole. Like,
he is an asshole.
He's not that much of an asshole. But
he's like level 1 baby asshole.
Yeah,
you know. He made a idiot mistake. Like,
the DJ is like level 100 crime boss asshole.
Yeah, he's level 100 crime boss asshole. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Wife, I get it. The bride, I'm like, it's a stressful day. You've got this dream wedding in your head, and then all of a sudden you're hearing this, and the song is really fucking loud and like over the top. Like,
I respect her for going and shouting at the DJ, but actually I don't respect her for shouting at the request.
I agree.
You cannot be mad at the people who requested. Yeah. You left a request system open.
Yeah.
People are going to put in their insane music takes. People love insane music. That's like.
Yeah.
You can well in your right to have a go at the DJ, but I don't think you're in the right to have a go at the people. Like,
I agree. Like, don't shout at the friends, like, and just like and immediately alienate 2 of your new husband's friends. Like,
it's weird, man.
Yeah, it's a bit fucking odd.
Sounds like a great wedding though. I'm kind of jelly.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like a sick wedding.
Sounds kind of mind blowing. I'm like imagining it. I'm like, fuck. I wish I was there to listen. Also, just like that moment sounds hilarious. I wish I was in the corner of the room, drunk as fuck. That happens. I feel like I would just piss myself.
Yeah, that's so
watching
fucking
her like
funny.
lose her mind as well would be so funny.
Yeah, I just also a wedding. I just can't imagine making a scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm like so on best behavior. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like surely is there not like a sense of elation when you get married? Are you not like, we did it. This is wonderful. Like, by this point, I assume they're married. The reception's happened. They've had dinner. Like, they're just dancing and partying now. Surely that's the bit when you're like, put the flats on, have a laugh, have a good time with your friends. Like,
I mean, but equally, it's like, I don't know. It sounds like the fucking parents are paying for this insane wedding. There's a lot of expectations being flown around by them. You know, I can imagine it. I can imagine it being like quite stressful to be the bride, actually, where you're both sets of parents being like, no, this isn't actually quite right. Oh, who played this awful music? Do you know, I feel like the parents will care, are the ones that actually actually cared. She probably didn't care, and they had to go at her. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I'm not trying to give her a pass, but I do feel like that's likely how that worked.
I can absolutely see that. I think.
Okay, let's dive into the comments. Let's see what people say.
Yeah, let's see what the people are thinking.
Top one is, you're the asshole. You knew what the song was and used poor judgment in picking the song. Please work on your social calibration.
I think genuinely, I think I agree there. Like,
I do, but I also feel like if you have an open bar, how many dumbass fucking song requests are going to come in?
That's so true, man.
Like, you cannot, it's the DJ's the gatekeeper.
Yeah, you could be like, boyfriend of like random bridesmaid, and I could be like fucking like uncle's friend or something like that that's at this wedding, and I'm just like, we two start chatting, like, you seen Hamilton before? And we were like, yeah, we should listen to some Hamilton, put that on. Like, you can kill the vibe so easy with alcohol. You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, have you heard of
Gary
this?
Glitter? Yeah, I love that guy. It's like,
Gary Glitter, he's fucking sick, yeah. Oh, you like Kanye? Let's put some Kanye on.
Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, also just, what a fucking, like, I'm just trying to imagine the texture of the playlist that's developing over this wedding as just seemingly random songs are just being played. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it would suck. It would fucking suck if the DJ is doing no like orchestration of it. It
Yeah,
just would be insane. Like,
absolutely. What do you think? I feel like in this comment section, I've not scrolled down yet. I feel like there's going to be the people that are into metal are going to say not the asshole. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like going to be a divide here.
I feel like Reddit will lean on being metalheads.
Yeah.
But also Reddit loves hating people.
Yeah, true.
So they're either going to fucking hate the question asker or they're just going to like destroy the bride. It's one or the other, and there's no middle ground.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely going to be it. So the first one, yeah, you're the asshole. You're the asshole. Read the room.
Oh my God.
You're the asshole. I YouTubed the song and couldn't even get past the first 10 seconds. What planet were you on thinking this would be okay at a wedding?
I love that they're just like, but the DJ's job is to just play the music. Like, I feel like if they had that iPad, maybe I'm a dickhead, but I would be requesting like, I don't know, the Sesame Street theme. Do you know what I mean? I'd be requesting some insane shit and just be like, let's see, will the DJ play it? I feel like as soon as you find out, if you're drunk and you find out the DJ will play anything you put in there, it's over.
It's game over, dude.
Our fucking friend group would destroy. And the wedding, it would be a disaster. Do you know what I mean?
Oh
like,
God, yeah.
I don't understand how. I don't understand how they're not blaming. Like, I haven't seen anyone blaming the DJ yet.
Yeah, you're the asshole. You were not in a mosh pit. You were at an extremely formal and expensive wedding. You don't body check people and put on a song called "Bloodletting" at a fucking church.
At a church, fucking what? You're saying the reception at his church?
Yeah,
the
I guess so.
These people are fucking actually cooked.
Oh my God! So many "you're the assholes" here.
There's so many "you're the assholes." There's everyone is shitty here. Wedding's not a place to throw on a random metal song. However, the bride overreacted. I'm seeing no one blame the DJ. That's crazy.
The bride overreacting by saying one song ruined her wedding. That is insane. Like, it's a 2-minute awful song. To be fair.
Wait, this comment is unhinged. Not the asshole for requesting an available song that the DJ should have never played, but you're the asshole for yelling "fuck yeah," headbanging and body checking your wife for minutes on an empty dance floor.
Yeah,
I think that's the most based bit of it. Like,
I think there's a mix.
If you're gonna pick the song, you have to fully back it.
Yeah, I think there's a mix of that, Harry. Though, like. I think, like, yeah, imagine it's you, right? And you're like, fuck yeah, and you start headbanging and like playfully pushing around your partner, but then you're like looking around the room and seeing no one else is into it. It's an empty dance floor.
I mean, like, clearly stopped after that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're like in the zone.
I like that they're in the zone. I love it when people are like vibing with their music.
But it would be okay. Imagine the alternative though. You put the song request in and then you don't go up and dance to it, and the dance floor empties.
That's true.
Like, is that? I feel like that's, at least in this one, you've not like trolled them by requesting the song. It was an honest request that you like the song. Do you know what I mean? There's a nubileness to the request. Whereas if you're just like abusing the system to request shitty songs to be played that you don't want to even get up and dance to yourself, that's kind of even more fucked. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, at least they went and backed it. And like, when the empty dance floor was fucking cringe. Like, the whole thing is pretty cringe. Like,
oh my God! Apparently, the song is about suicide as well.
Fucking hell! Oh my God!
I'm reading the lyrics. Bloodletting, archaic. Basically, this is lyrics, even though you can't fucking hear them because the guy's screaming. Bloodletting, archaic methods transfer through well in the face of mass denial. Bitterness fuels the mode for the escape of mediocrity. Stepping the great shattered nerves, ground down to a glass edge. Carrying me away, bloodletting, a favourite game of solitaire, a suicide mission destined to fail, a moving ladder to climb, taking me away. I wouldn't have it any other way, is the lyrics to that song.
Crazy.
Like, that is basically just like, yeah, self-harm wall.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
That is a cooked fucking song to put on at a wedding.
That is a crazy song to put on at a wedding, man.
That is fucked. I stand by everyone is shitty here. I disagree with Reddit. I think the DJ is mostly to blame.
I hard agree with you. The DJ fucked up there.
The DJ fucked. I would honestly not pay the DJ for that. Like,
yeah.
Like, you're just not doing your job. Like, I'm sorry.
for a 2-minute song of one mistake.
Yeah, but I think like that.
Yeah.
You fucked the vibe. Like the person
Yeah.
requesting it is an idiot, but you fucked
Yeah.
the vibe letting that song be played.
I feel like you could fix that by putting like being like so sorry, and then put on an absolute fucking banger to make everyone forget about it. You know what I mean?
What would be your? Okay, that's the question.
Okay,
That's the real question.
That's a good question.
What's your fucking wedding palate cleanser?
Okay, well,
You put on Ed Sheeran and all the women forget about it. Like it's done. It's over. You put on that fucking one Ed Sheeran song that they play at weddings.
Yeah.
Like, and then all the mums get up, they're fucking crying.
What's that fucking? Is that the one that's like when your legs don't work?
Yeah. Imagine that straight after bloodletting.
Yeah.
I think you have to follow it with an Ed Sheeran.
See, I am like, that's not what I would personally put on as a palate cleanser, but as a wedding, I'd be like, you'd have to put on like Sweet Caroline or fucking something like that. You know, you'd have to put on something that get people like want to
singing
dance
or whatever.
Yeah, something like that, singing or dancing, like get the mums up and stuff. You need that. You need to put on like rolling down the river, that fucking song. Da 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 da.
What are like the top wedding songs of all time?
I don't know, man, but I think it's like my most hated top
like
wedding.
Genre.
Yeah, like like this, you know the shit like DJs play at like like your grand's 60th birthday or like your uncle's 50th or.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh god.
Like banger song, but I've heard it so many times that I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah,
when
but
I hear
that is the palate cleanser though.
That is a palate cleanser. Yeah.
Like 10 at night, you're pissed at a wedding. That comes on, you know you're gonna get up and dance like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We Found Love by Rihanna, bro. I would stay sat down.
Oh, dude, I would. Mate, that song.
I think
always,
it's so shit.
First of all, yeah, I don't like it. Second of all, it always comes on for me when I'm really fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can guarantee you, if I'm in like in a nightclub when I was younger and like I'm like way too many drinks deep and I've like lost my friends, I guarantee you the song that's playing is "We Found Love in a Hopeless Place."
It's so boring. Like of all of Rihanna's discography, it's like by far my least favorite. Like there's so many better songs.
Oh, for sure, man. You certainly wouldn't put on S&M at the wedding. Nah, come on.
That straight afterwards is fucking great, actually. That is so. I feel like that's the update I want on this Hour of the Asshole. What song played next? Like,
what was the next fucking song? It would be so good to know.
The person's deleted their accounts. It's Joe.
Ah, no.
Putting on John Legend, All of Me.
Jesus Christ.
I think the contrast is funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I like.
You know what song? And I think that they're an incredible artist and they've got a great voice. But you know what song I don't rate? That fucking "You've Got the Love" song by Florence and the Machine.
Yeah, I like Florence and the Machine, but "You Got the Love" is like
that song. I'm like, I actually don't really like it. That song, and that's another one that always plays at these fucking weddings and shit.
It's like Rihanna. It's a bit drony.
It's a bit drony, yeah. It just goes on a bit.
I think Frank Sinatra is a great get up and go.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a fucking, like, you're going to get back on your feet after that. Someone's here is saying, and I don't disagree, "Hey Ya" by Outkast. I'm kind of like...
Actually not a bad shout.
I'm actually kind of like, you know what, I'm into it. I'd be into it.
Or do you do like, fucking Britney Spears, "Oops, I Did It Again"? Like, do you apologise through song form, is my question.
Yeah.
Like,
apologise.
Apologise by, what is it? Kaiser Juice.
It's too late to apologise.
Is it Snow Patrol?
No, is it? Maybe. It's too late to
apologize. Oh, no, it's Republic.
One Republic. Yeah.
You play that.
Yeah.
You play that. That's fucking... The DJ's cooking. The DJ... It's fucking $500,000 wedding. And it's just fucking DJ straight trolling.
He's just fucking the vibe up.
Just fucking the vibes on purpose.
Yeah. Because you had a bad day.
That would be fucked. I have to know. Okay, well, I guess let us know what you would have put on as the follow-up song to get the crowd going again.
Oh man, that would be some funny shit.
Well, you should play Marvin Gaye Sexual Healing. It's done. You
Oh
know.
my god, man. What a fucking banger.
That would be such a shit fucking follow-up.
Is that like a bit too fucking sexy to put on though? Yeah, is that just too sexy?
It's a late one. It's a late one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the kids have gone to bed. Like,
the grandmother passed out. You know,
yeah.
I think you'd have to do it very late.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, what a fucking story. What a fucking. I think you called it at the beginning. Honestly, I think this whole thing is a bait for us to go watch this fucking stupid song.
I think it was. If this is a band that's done this to promote their fucking awful song, then you know what?
Them.
Fuck you, but fair play that you managed to convince us to fucking look at it.
No, I mean the song is from 1999. Like it would be such a weird play.
Yeah, it would be so fucking odd.
Oh well. Hope you enjoyed that, all patrons. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye.